mean, this area originally before pivots were around, everything was flood irrigated, or at least was set up for that, right?
Yep.
I mean, they got 9 inches of rain in 2 days.
No, one night.
One night.
Yep.
Came back 3 days later, you couldn't tell.
Right. It was gone.
Because the fields
Actually, dust
have
was
been,
rolling behind the cultivator.
Wow.
Because the fields have been made to drain.
Got it.
You know?
Sure.
That was the one thing I was just overly amazed. I came back it would have been the afternoon after it all happened. And I was like, honestly, it looks like you guys got
Where'd all
like
the water go?
like 2.5, 3 inches. I mean, honestly, that's what it looked like.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
And I guess I got to give a shout out to my father-in-law, who I'm super close to. He's a great mentor. He's allowed me to fail, which is important, I think, and allowed me to explore in my own way. And of course, I've had failures just like you guys. Everybody has them. Learned some really good lessons from him. But he has been a really good mentor. And speaking of the flooding, he is, being a gravity irrigator, he is anal about keeping the ditches clean, the culverts clean, because you want it out of there. You get a gully washer like that, it's got to leave fast.
Sure.
Or you got dead crops. So he's just taught me he's a very intelligent man. He's kind of a inquisitive guy like me, and so it's been a blessing.
Is he still working on the farm?
Yeah, he's 70, he's still cranking.
Yeah.
There's no moss growing on that stone.
It was so funny. The
that.
first meeting I had with everybody in the operation, it was so funny because, I brought up Molly. He's like, oh, we were talking about that in the 80s. And Jeff and I just look at each other.
Yeah.
What?
I go, you never mentioned that.
Really?
Unbelievable.
So you were married into the farm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I have a sister-in-law that's there, and then my wife's 2 cousins.
Okay.
And then Evan farms a little bit. He's let us kind of take over some more acres, and he's kind of pulling back now. So, but it's working with 5 members of a family it can be challenging at times.
I don't know. I want to ask about it, but I don't. I mean, I don't know.
It's a weird structure. We all contribute equipment, and then we put in hours, and that offsets the overhead costs. So if you're going to put in a lot of hours, then it helps you out in the end.
Sure.
So it helps if you're going to work, then you benefit from it.
Sure.
So, yeah. So that's how we're structured.
Gotcha.
But we farm as individuals, so we have our own land and landlords and all that jive. So yeah.
Okay.
A really cool family. My wife's grandfather was a Pearl Harbor survivor. He was just like Evan, just go. Really innovative, just a good person. And yeah, so he was at Pearl Harbor, he was at Guam and Iwo Jima.
Wow.
Dang.
He saw some stuff. And then he realized that the farm ain't so bad.
The farm ain't so bad.
Yep.
Yeah. My wife's 2 great uncles. You seen the movie Secondhand Lions?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They pretty much wrote that movie based off those 2 guys. They just didn't know them.
Yep.
2 brothers went to World War I. Yeah, went to World War 1930s. Basically around the Depression time. World War II?
World War I was in like 1910-ish.
Yeah.
It would have been World War II then.
Yeah.
Would have been World War. Yeah, it was World War II. And anyway, they went through the Depression, farmed, all that jazz, went to war, and they thought it was great because they're like, dude, we farmed through the Depression. This is, they're like, we get 3 meals a day.
Yep.
Right. They were stoked.
Yeah.
And war is not great. War is terrible. And they came back and they farmed, and neither of them ever got married, but man, they built an empire of a farming operation, and some extended family farms that now. But yeah, man, some of those dude, farmers have been innovators since the beginning of time.
100%.
Beginning of time, and now we're not creating, a new implements not as much, but now it's a whole universe of discovering, like you said, hey, now we got to convert nitrogen with mag to this, and so on and so forth. It's a whole different world of opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, we're not, yes, we're creating bushels by the practices we do. Like you said, plant you on your side, planting earlier, this and that, these factors, but then honing in on this next tier of things because of technology that we now know,
Right.
and advancements in learning and so on and so forth.
Yep.
And it's really easy to get lazy with these things. And like you said, dude, I was just kind of like, yeah, it says we're good. All right, no worries, we're fine. Like, no, man, push. I have some push acres where there's no expense I won't spend on it.
Right.
You know, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I mean, no, I'm not going to go, spend $10,000 an acre on this. But like, if it says, hey, it needs this application, run it. It says this, run it. I don't do this on wide scale. I do it on sub 100 acres, and and I've learned a lot.
You do learn a lot.
There's very little I have regretted doing on those acres so far. Obviously, there's things you go, that didn't work. Did that end up paying for itself? No, but usually it breaks even.
Yep.
But man, I've learned a tremendous amount from those. And then you learn where to push, where not to push, when to push, and when not to push. I think there's so many things, there's so many products out there that we're pushed as farmers that they do work. We aren't given good information on when to do it. Correct. The little bit anywhere all the time. No.
Timing is everything. What process is that plant going through?
Yeah. Yes, that might give you a 7 bushel boost.
Yep.
If you apply it when you know when to do it.
Yep.
Not just any time in the season. I put it out there. It didn't do it. Did you do it when it needed it? Well, I don't know.
Right.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. And the old nutrient uptake charts, I mean, that's so simple. Just look at them.
Right.
Because every plant's different. What I learned last year is zinc with soybeans. I had no idea the zinc uptake was so late.
Yeah.
Yep.
And how important it is.
Yep.
So, yeah, every year I learn something. But, especially young farmers, go to meetings as much as you can, because there's always one little thing you pick up.
One tidbit.
Like,
what would today's Jeff tell the starting farming Jeff?
Oh boy, that's a good question.
Pause for a musical interlude.
Yeah,
Johnny on the guitar.
Yeah. Roll the beautiful bean footage.
Roll the beautiful bean footage.
Yeah,
that's right.
So, I don't.
I should have warned you about that
Is
question. I'm sorry.
It's a tough question.
Guys, if you've liked the information that you've seen so far, go ahead and check out the full-length podcast on our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe there. It's also on all the major podcast platforms. We're constantly dropping info and more content on all the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. Check it out for a lot more content.